Hi guys, welcome back to another Disneyland Railroad Simulator video. In this video I'm going to explain how a steam engine operates and what every single control in here does. So, as you can see, we're about 55 pounds. Okay, first I'm going to open the steam valve for the hydrostatic lubricator. And this is the return the steam back to the air compressor. Okay. Alright. Let me scoot in here. Okay. This valve turns on the oil. So let me turn that on. Okay. Then this is the blower shut off. I'm going to open that. This here is the atomizer shut off. I'm going to open that as well. And this is the header valve, which makes injectors, atomizer, blower, the air compressor will work. So I'm gonna open that. Open it all the way. Okay. I'm gonna open the fire box. Okay, this is my side glass right here. This is the water supply valve. I'm gonna open that. Now you can see the water level is in the side glass. This here is the return valve, which makes the water level appear at its appropriate water level. So I'm going to open that. Okay, we start the fire. Let me turn on the blower. Light firebox. Close the firebox door and lock it. And then open the fuel. Alright. Now we got fire going in there. Now we wait. Alright, here is the fuel valve, which the back of the okay, this here is our fuel tank. So what the fuel valve does is it takes oil from the tender here, it goes underneath the locomotive, and there's a nozzle inside the fire box, and if I open it all the way, this fuel controls how much oil is going into the fire box. Okay, and get down here. Okay, this valve right here is the blower. It creates a draft of the fire to make a hotter fire. It creates a draft going up to the smokestack, creating a better fire, hotter fire. It helps. The only time you use the blower, well, I use it all the time, but the only time you need to really use it is during heating and cooling down processes. Okay? Let me turn up the fuel so we're not waiting here. Okay, this here is the Atomizer. It injects steam into the boiler to break up the particles of the fuel, so we're not. Oh, sorry. If the Atomizer's on, if the Atomizer's not on, you see it's smoking. We don't want that. So what the Atomizer does, it breaks up the fuel strings, breaks it up into particles to make a clean fire, and yeah. I'll explain these two valves are the injectors. There's two injectors, one on the fireman side and one on the engineer side. I'm gonna open the fire box. I'm gonna turn on the blower all the way. Send the flue. back to it was, okay, what I just did is put sand into the firebox. The only time you need to do this is the only time you need to sand the flues is if you notice the engine isn't heating well. There could be soot inside the flues. So what I just did, I'll do it again to give you an example. What you need to do to put sand in the flues is you're gonna turn on the blower on high, turn on the blower on high, and just click sand flues. Start adding sand into the firebox, and when it's done, turn down the blower to the setting where you had it. And then I like to go down here, put the Atomizer back where it was set at. Okay. Click light fire, close the firebox. Then open the fuel, and once you've done that, it should fire properly now. Operating pressure is 150 to 155, so I'm going to wait until the pressure gets up to there. This here is the blowdown startup. Okay, these two valves right here are the tri-cox, which in the olden days, now I sound really old when I say that, I know that, but in the olden days, there wasn't a sunglass. So how the engineers used to check the water level is they used to open the top one first, and you get steam. The top one is the driest, and the bottom one we should get water. Which we do. So that's how they used to check the water without the water glass. This here is the air compressor shut off. This is the air compressor shut off. Okay, now what I'm doing is I have the exhaust exhaust drain and the supply drain open. So I'm gonna open up this valve slowly. Now you see steam coming out from the air compressor right here. You see steam coming up from here. I'm gonna open it all the way. Now I'm going to add water to the engine. So how I do that is open the water supply valve, which is this one right here. Now when you open the valve, it takes water from the tender, and it gets to this point right here, but it can't get into it because the water's under internal pressure. So you gotta turn on the steam to inject it. Okay, I usually keep the water level between 2 to 2.5 nets, but really you gotta keep it under a net and a half. Okay. This is called the Johnson bar, which is another one for the reverser. And what the reverser does, it's like a transmission in your car. When it's 44, it's like you're driving first gear. Well, as you get going, as you've been going for a while, you don't need all that energy. So you hook up the Johnson bar. So I'll tell you when you get going. Below the whistle. This is the throttle. It's the gas. It's just like a gas pedal on your. It's just like a gas pedal that you use to go in a car. It's just like a gas pedal like in a car, but so So this is our steam dome right here. So what the throttle, what the throttle does, it opens a valve inside the steam dome that allows steam to go through the dry pipes into a wide pipe. What the throttle does is it allows steam to go down into the firebox somewhere, into a dry pipe, and down into a white pipe, down into the steam cylinders. So that's how the wheels turn. So as I was saying, the more you open it, the faster you'll grow. The faster you will go. The more you open it, the more you open it, the faster you'll go. So what the adjustment bar does is, after you've been going for a while, you don't need all that energy. So, simple thing. You pull back on the adjustment bar. It saves steam that way, so you're not wasting steam. And it also makes it go faster. This here is the brake stand. So when you open it, it's allowing air in the brake lines. And the air that's inside the brake lines stops the train. Okay, this is the fast release. You can also release the air using You can also release the air using this separator, but it releases slower. So you can use either one. Alright. This here is the cylinder drain. So when we're stopped, and if the cylinder drains are not open, then the steam will condense into water. So when we get water, it'll damage the engine. So We don't want that. So you always should leave the cylinder drains open when they're stopped. Which we gotta do. Go. And you can see steam when the cylinder drains are open. Now I'm going to close it. Wait for a while. Now you don't see steam coming out. That's why you don't see it, because I closed the cylinder drain. Then I opened it, then I closed it. Okay. Open the throttle to about half. You can turn down the fuel. Turn that down just a little bit. Turn on the water in the injectors. Turn it off, turn them off, then go back outside. turn that down. Turn that down more. Release the air, open the cylinder drains, and then put air, and we came to a complete stop. And this is how the fire looks. Right here. We cannot leave the firebox door open for long because it will shock the fire, and we don't want that. Okay, now we can go. whistle signals are very basic. One whistle means to stop. Two whistles means go forward. Three whistles mean go backwards, and four whistles mean we need to actuate the conjectors about something. And when we come to a crossing, we do a short, a long, short, long, like this. Turn on the injectors. Emergency. Well guys, this is going to do it for our tonight's video. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, smash up, smash. Well guys, this is going to do it for our video tonight. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, smash that subscribe button. Click that notification bell to all so you never miss out. It helps me out a lot. Leave a comment and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.